Hey friends, I'm now home and I wanted to make you see this. I just got here. It's pouring down rain. I was at work and I went to the pawn shop because what I did is I made myself do something I would never do. Do you ever know how that works? I do. I understand it. See, we're all not really who we think we are. We're only a small portion of what we think we are. What we think we are is a lot bigger and controls us from elsewhere. It's exciting. And what I did was I made myself do something I would not do, which is buy a banjo. Not a big deal, not really. Not to you. But, see it? Look. That's what it is. It needs new strings. Doesn't matter, I got new strings though. Anyway, the way that happened, because I would never do that. I would never go buy myself a banjo. Because the thought does not taste good. The thought occurring to my mind doesn't seem appealing in any way. Seems like that means I'll have to fucking learn how to play and I'll have to drive it home on my scooter. No way, fuck it. I ain't doing it. That's how I think. So how I did it was I was in the pawn shop one day last weekend when things were going really incredibly dull. Just that weekend, all my ruts that I've ran myself into, the daily habits, have gotten old, and I went to the pawn shop just to go for the hell of it, and I bought a computer impulsively. 5 minutes before they were closing, I just grabbed the laptop and I said, "Here, fucking ring it up." And I took it home because I was gonna have something which I could log onto the internet and bring songs up and have something to look at while I was singing without having to write the lyrics down, and then I could maybe write. And so I got here and it was the biggest piece of shit I've ever seen in my life. It wouldn't even pull up a website like without bogging down and getting out of breath. This thing was so slow. And so I took it back and and then I was looking around for what else I could get because he wouldn't give me my money back. He'd just give me a store credit. And the only thing I could find was the banjo. Although before I put off going all week because it felt wrong. And I really listened to my intuition. I've learned to do that because if you don't, shit will go wrong. You already know. You already know you ought to be listening. And so every time I thought about going to the pawn shop to take it back, it felt like a bad idea. It's like, So I put it off all week and I finally went today. But in the meantime, I had searched what I wanted to do. And I thought, what I want to do is get something which spurs new inspiration and meaning into my life, because Facebook is a total waste of time. Not a total waste of time. It's a lot of drama, and it always turns dark. Always turns dark for me. And it seems that way for everybody else too. I mean, even the people that are trying to make it a good place are not on very often. And every time I get on there, it's just like it functions the same way drinking does. It's like you start drinking, you get on Facebook, it's pretty fun, you got a buzz, and it's like, and you're having a good time, and then you start skating the edges a little bit. Okay, that was sketchy, but whatever. And then there comes the day where you just go way too far, and you just blow it all out of the water. That's what I do every time, and I just offend everybody and all that, and all these people that I used to know. What I do, it's almost like my opinion of Facebook is what I'm really talking to. I'm talking to the idea of Facebook when I'm on there more so than the people. Although I am saying real things to the people that I mean in a way, like I am actually talking about things that are vital to me, like I really do. I don't have beliefs. I mean, there are things I see that are real, but the reason it's so negative is because I don't think much of Facebook at all, and I don't think much of communicating with people through the internet. Like, I don't have much respect for it, and I can't have much respect for myself being on there for long. It's like, it gives me this dirty feeling, like if I started getting drunk again, it'd be the same way. So anyway, it's like, I mean, all those people from Trinity, and they're all like pissed off because I said all that stuff, and I really don't care. I mean, none of them are a part of my life. Like, none of them are. And if they were, if I was to talk to them in person, I wouldn't have said any of that stuff. But that's how seriously I take Facebook, and that's how seriously I take words and opinions. Like, most of the ones that got pissed are just people who disagree with the fundamental meat of what I said. Like, they disagree with the fact that all religion is bullshit. Like, if you're a real person, if you're in touch with your real heart, with who you are, the deepest reality of who you are, you're not going to be fucking with religion. I mean, you're just not, because it is weak in comparison. It is nothing. But the people who are still on that journey, I guess. I mean, or delusional. And so, like, if I'm just, it doesn't, if you get insulted, you know, later on down the road, you'll be fine. But anyway, whatever. I mean, I can't be a part of my life, and we'll see. Otherwise, you go fuck yourself. Sorry. I mean, seriously. If your Facebook means that much to you. But I mean, in order for me to entertain myself on there, I just have to really get balls to the wall with it. But so I'm going to learn how to play banjo, I guess. But another thing, I'm done.